Hey, Coach Young.
Hey.
Hashtag Dance Out Champion. What's up today?
Not much. Hashtag just chillin'. Hashtag grading papers. Hashtag ain't nobody had time for that. Yourself?
Same thing. Just wrapping up things for our hashtag FAC Homecoming 2013. Thinking what's done last night. Played hashtag Grand Theft Auto 5. Hashtag killed it.
Hashtag nice. That's right, big week at FHC. Hashtag school spirit. Hashtag turn up. Hashtag what does that even mean? Hashtag teacher props.
Yeah, we can't wait. We have a big week around House Central. We got a chance for everybody to show hashtag school spirit, hashtag FHC pride, and hashtag get rowdy.
Do we have a lot of stuff planned? Many chances for people to hashtag get involved?
Of course we do. We have hashtag spirit days, hashtag dress up day, hashtag pep rally, hashtag parade, hashtag powder puff, hashtag football game, hashtag are you ready?
Oh, hashtag I'm ready, especially for hashtag Wacky Wednesday or hashtag Hump Day, if you will. I'm going all out. Hashtag YOLO. Hashtag is YOLO even cool anymore? Hashtag was YOLO ever cool? What about all of our sports teams?
Everybody's in action this week. We're going to be playing. Every team we have has a chance to compete every day. Hashtag get better every day.
Being an FHC graduate, hashtag 06 say what? I hope a lot of other alumni show up. Hashtag Spartans for life. Hashtag I bleed blue and silver. Hashtag FHC pride. Hashtag alumni pride.
Yep. Hashtag alumni pride. Hashtag love it.
That was a great game last Friday. We told Francis Hall North to hashtag swerve. We hashtag did work. Hashtag we can't stop and we won't stop. Hashtag Miley Cyrus. Hashtag what happened to Hannah Montana. Hashtag twerk team. Hashtag not up in here.
Hashtag not up in here. Hashtag not up in here.
Yes, it was. We always have fun getting a win, especially against the hashtag sister school. Hashtag winner winner chicken dinner. Hashtag chicken. Hashtag chicken wrap Friday. Hashtag get it.
I heard we had a nice crowd. Hashtag proud teacher. Hashtag boys of fall. Hashtag ball out. Hashtag let's go Spartans. Hashtag clap. Hashtag clap clap. Hashtag clap. Hashtag King Leo. Hashtag scary. Hashtag Burger King lookalike. Hashtag haters gone hate.
Oh yes, we had a great crowd and a great student section. It was a hashtag huge crowd. Hashtag cheering like a boss.
So FHC got hashtag turned up. Hashtag seriously, what does that even mean? Hashtag loud. Hashtag wild. Hashtag rowdy. Hashtag cray cray.
Hey guys, what are you doing?
Hashtag just chillin'.
And talking about how excited we are for hashtag FAC Homecoming 2013.
Wow. Hashtag awesome.
Hashtag FAC Homecoming 2013.
Hashtag school spirit.
Hashtag FHC pride.
We hashtag did work.
Hashtag get rowdy. Hashtag winner winner chicken dinner.
Hashtag YOLO.
Hashtag awesome.
Hashtag are you ready?